Dr. Tom G Show.
Good morning, everybody. With grace and mercy, brought me home. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Monday. I don't know about you, but whew, it is so good to be alive. It really, really is. It is good to be up and ready for the day. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am truly grateful. It's your girl, Dr. Tanji, and welcome to another show of the Dr. Tanji Show, broadcasting live right here in the beautiful country of St. Lucia, located on this amazing island. We're in the Caribbean, y'all, and this is our home station, Kiss FM 105.5 and 105.9. And I think I did those call letters right. And I am just grateful. I'm grateful to you, TikTok. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook Live. Good morning, everywhere this show is being broadcast. I am truly grateful for your support, for your listening ears. I really, really am. When you engage with me, I get excited. I really do. It's like, oh my God, okay, I see you. So do not think I am taking your kindness for granted or lightly. I do not, and I'm truly, truly grateful. If you have not already, would you please subscribe, share, leave a comment or two, and someone that comes behind you can read that. You have no idea what people are going through, and when you're kind, man, when you take time to be kind to one another, that's it right there. That's what life is really about, being our brother's keeper. And speaking of brothers keepers, man, I've got a guy that spins the ones and twos. He does two stations. He tells the news. What else you do, dude? You guys know him as DJ Marlon. I know him as my friend and gentle giant. Good morning, my lovely.
Jack of all trades, right? What was the saying?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've got to say this. You are not only a jack of all trades, but man, you've mastered them all. And I know that the people here, the founding fathers of this place, are just really grateful that you are here, that you are holding up their ladder, that you make them look good, sound good. You're just doing it, dude. So happy Monday to you.
And to you as well. Great
Thank
to be
you.
in your. Great to be with you this morning. And,
Thank you so very much.
yeah. So just let's make it a great Monday.
Yeah, man. I think it is because we got up. The hardest thing sometimes in life is to get up.
It really is.
Seriously, either getting up from a fall or getting up from a night out on the town. Just whatever you getting up from. You got up so we can handle everything else, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. In case you're asking, I've got to say a quick shout out, forgive me, to my faith warriors, my breakthrough believers, and everyone deciding to walk in identity today. That is so, so, so very important. And if you're doing that today, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations to your seriously, new mercies today. All right. Now, if you do not know what this show is about, this show is really about motivating you. It's about encouraging you. It's about letting you know that you are loved. You really, really are. It's about meeting you right where you are and assisting you with rediscovering, one, who you are, two, whose you are, and three, rediscovering that this kingdom, man, this kingdom mindset is real. It is so real. I promise you, it really, really is. Now, the foundation on the show is real simple. It's a kingdom principled show. And when you think about a kingdom, I want you to think about the original intent of something. And in this case, we're talking God's law. I want you to know that it is a real place, okay? The governing influence and authority of a king over a territory, impacting it with his purpose, his will, and his intentions, producing a citizenship of people, that's you and I, that reflect the king's culture, his nature. I promise you, this thing is real. It's real. The kingdom is a country. It is a country. It is a country where the citizens reflect the king's lifestyle. That is who we are. We're citizens in this kingdom now and in the world to come. See, the original intent of something is what's known as a principle. It's the hidden meaning, all right? And in this case, of course, we're talking God's law, his statutes conducting your life. These principles really do have keys. And once you read and study your word, his word daily, you're able to apply those keys to your life and you get the full benefits, because you do know that he loads us up daily with benefits, right? Of course you do. Of course he does. Here's what you can expect from the show. I will never give you my opinion on God's word. Who am I? I'm not that bold. I'm not that courageous. I know better. See, with God's word, there's no in the middle. It is what it is. It really is. It's an amazing way of deploying yourself into your purpose. Honesty, openness, and sincerity is what you're gonna get from this one, baby. It really, really is. And with that being said, I need you to stay tuned just for a quick moment. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. And we're going to get into this kingdom principle for today. What do you want to be known for? We talked about legacy the other day, but what do you want to be known for? How about now? All right, stay tuned. We're going to get right into it.
Are you ready for a show that's designed just for you? A show that inspires, uplifts, and empowers? Then tune in to the Dr. Tanji Show every Monday and Friday from 11 to 11:30 a.m. on Kiss FM 105.5 and 105.9. Life is about growth, transformation, and purpose. Join me as we dive into real conversations that will shift your mindset, fuel your dreams, and help you live the life you were destined for. And that's not all. We're streaming live across TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So no matter where you are, you can be part of the movement. The Dr. Tonji Show, where inspiration meets action. See you there.
I guess you're telling me we're back. Yeah. Okay, we're back. All right. Let's get into this kingdom principle, because this one right here, I practice this thing every day. I still mull over it. I do, because how you live now really does dictate how you're going to reign. Okay, so living now is really important. You do know that a good name is more desirable than great riches, right? To be esteemed higher, better than silver or gold. And if you don't believe me, that's in our Constitution, man. Proverbs 22:1. Family, let me ask you something. When people hear your name, what do they think of? What do you want to be remembered for now, today? See, today's kingdom principle is about leaving behind more than just possessions, but a legacy of faith, courage, and resilience. And you literally can do that right now. So let's get into this uh, affirmation. You ready? Repeat after me. I am building a legacy of faith, of courage, and resilience. I will be known for the light of Christ shining through me. Whew. And if you said that, man, congratulations to your new. I do not take these affirmations lightly. I really do not. I have discovered a secret. When you speak well of yourself, you begin to act well. You begin to, like my little niece that did the opening song, Grace and Mercy, Asia Major, you begin to act like you know it. You really do. Here's my testimony time. I grew up in Columbus, Mississippi, and I'm always talking about my hometown of Columbus, Mississippi, because I love Columbus. I really do. And in my growing up, I grew up in the projects, right? And I, I was privileged to see some very strong, independent women, incredible, loving married couples, divorced men and women, and those who positioned themselves as loners. Follow me. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. So, overall, my community had its challenges, but for the most part, those that made up my tribe were quite nice, I'm sorry, kind and compassionate. However, there were some booger bears. There were, for whatever reason, there was some just downright mean and cantankerous older folks. I mean, absolutely nothing you did to try to make them happy or make them smile. It just didn't work. So I could never understand how some people could get up in the morning, sun shining, birds calling, butterflies flying. I mean, the day is just absolutely beautiful, starting out really, really well. And for some reason, this mean, cantankerous person or persons, for no reason at all, would cause commotion. You'd say something like, "Hey, good morning, Mr. So and so." And they respond, "What's so good about it?" Whew. Ah, if you're not careful, you'll allow your environment to dictate how you proceed, not only in your day, but in your life. But here's where decisions come into play. See, you literally have the power. You have the power to decide just how, one, you want to start your day. You do. Two, how you'll respond to people and your surroundings. And three, how every daily decision and choice you make dictates how you live your life and ultimately what you'll be known for. So, this principle starts like this: faith leaves legacy. What you believe in God will outlive you. See, your faith anchored in God is the currency which you use in this kingdom. Others will draw strength from your testimony. They will. They may forget your titles, forget what car you drove, how much money you had or didn't have, but they will never forget your faith. So operate in that seeing faith, if you will. Walk daily in faith. It's what you'll be remembered for. Hebrews 11 and 1, 11 and 2 says it like this: this is what the ancients were commended for. See, somebody listening today, family, you're going through or you're going to be remembered because you stood strong in your faith. So thank you for that. Principle number 2: courage defines character and tells your story. Yes, it does too. See, courage is not the absence of fear, but standing strong in spite of it. And man, I have had to stand in some courageous times. Matter of fact, I'm standing in one now. You just can't see it. Whew. Every step forward, no matter how shaky, shows your courage and gives others permission to be who they're supposed to be, which is bold, real bold. Don't shrink back. Don't. See, your bravery really does glorify God. You do remember what Joshua 1 and 9 said, right? And I'll paraphrase here. Be strong. That's a command. And courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Mhm. Beloved, you're not going to be remembered for your fear. You'll be remembered for your courage. Mhm. Principle number 3: Resilience is not only your weakness, but it speaks louder than success. Whew, boy. See, falling is not failure. It doesn't disqualify you. It really does not. However, staying down does. I tell my children, my adult children now, they were children at one time, and I'd always tell them, don't forfeit. Whatever you do, don't you forfeit right down through here. Meaning, don't you dare give up on your faith. Don't you dare give up on your courage. Do not get up every time you fall. See, every time you rise again, you preach a silent sermon. Heaven applauds and hell trembles. Yes, it does. So get back up. Your comeback will inspire others. And I'm reminded by Proverbs 24:16. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. See, I say this with excitement. I say this in humility. I say it with all the meekness that I can muster up. And that meekness is not me saying, hey, look at me, I'm lowly, but it's, hey, look at me, I got enough sense enough to know that I need to depend on God for everything, even my next breath. See, I failed miserably at some things, and so much so that there were times when I'd wonder, God, is this the one that's going to take me out? But your word says that you'll never leave me. This is me talking to my daddy now, you know? And what I had to remember is you can get back up no matter what has happened. You can and you must. You must. And this is a part of your story. It's necessary. It really is. And you know how we do it on the show, right? I wouldn't dare give you 3 principles and don't give you any keys in which to unlock the abundance of what that principle holds. Key number 1, just write it down. Seriously, write down what you want to be remembered for. See, don't let it live only in your thoughts. Put it on paper, post it to your mirror, carry it in your phone, rehearse it. See, this is your vision and it needs to be written. It does. You already know what our Constitution says in Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. You got to write it down, even what you want to be remembered for. Now, if you want to be known as faithful, just write it down. I am faithful to God, my family, and my purpose. If you want to be known for kindness, write it down. I choose kindness every day. Yeah, man, you practice at this thing. It just don't happen overnight now, but it will happen. But you got to practice it. And then pretty soon you'll become it. And then you'll be living it. And then you just give it away. Key number 2, live it out daily. Start living it out today in small daily actions. See, your legacy isn't built in one grand moment, all right? But in repeated, consistent choices. Live it, practice it every day, practice it. James 1 and 22 reminds us of this. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Man, we got to become the word. If you want to be known as generous, give. Even if it's a smile, a prayer, $1, a hug, you got something to give on every occasion. Really, you do. And if you want to be known as courageous, take the step even when you are scared. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to take steps that were deafening for me because I'm thinking, man, I'm too old to lose. I can't lose, and I can't, and I won't, and you won't either. All right? Okay. Key number 3, rise again with God's strength. And I'm really serious about this. See, you ask him for strength. Ask him for strength to rise again every time you fall. Falling is human. You do know that we're made in three parts, right? We are spirit, we have a soul, which is our mind, our will, and emotions, and we are encased in this amazing body. This body's gonna go back to the dust now. Spirit's gonna go back to where it was, all right, where it's from. But it's that soul that's gonna live forever, man. It is. See, when you ask God for strength, you're rising in his divineness. Because see, you don't just rise in your own power, but you do it in his. Isaiah 40 and 31 says it like this. But they that wait up on the Lord, oh my God, I'm about to run up out of the studio right now. They shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Come on, scholars. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I have seen that scripture demonstrated in my life time and time and time again. I know it to be true. I know it is. So when you stumble, don't stay down. Say, Lord, will you please lift me up? I know I will rise again because you are with me. And believe this, receive his help, his strength, and you'll see that your resilience really is your testimony. All right, here's how we're going to recap it. One, your faith anchors your legacy. Two, courage reveals the strength of your character and tells your story. Ooh, you better know it. Resilience will be what people remember most. It serves as your witness, your being resilient. So, family, what do you really want to be known for now? 450-5477 is our number that you can call and make your request known or your testimony or your contribution to the show. So give us a call or use your WhatsApp fingers like my dearly beloved Maggie. How she uses her fingers.
And speaking of Maggie, good morning, Dr. Marlon. Marvelous Monday to you guys.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to be short and truthful. How would you like to be remembered? I personally would like to be remembered as a kind, loving, caring person who cared more about people than things.
Wow.
Want to live a full life of joy, peace, and happiness.
Yeah.
An abundant life that was called to live. Most importantly, I want to be remembered as one who lived for Jesus, who impacted many lives.
Yeah.
Those I knew as well as didn't know. I want to live a life where my maker would say to me at the end of my life, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Have a wonderful week.
Whew, man, don't you dare do this to me because I've got to shoot after this show. And I did not bring my makeup. How dare you do that to me? But you're absolutely correct. An amazing way to be remembered, man, and to be known for even now.
Got a message from Noah. Noah said, Rose. Good morning, Dr. Tonji and Marlon.
Good morning, Rose.
Oh, Doctor, today is a great message. What do I want to be remembered for? To be quite honest, I'm a bit of a comedian. Everyone knows me as the person who's always finding a way to make them laugh.
Yeah.
That is not enough or the only thing I want to be known for. The legacy in which I'm building to be left behind is to be known as a faithful man of God, one who is known to be honest, resilient, and kind. So even after I leave this earth, people will know whom I serve and who I live for.
Wow.
Thank you, Noah St. Rose.
Oh, thank you, Noah St. Rose. I can just imagine how you make people laugh because you're making me cry right now. Thank you for tuning in and being an amazing part of the show. Thank you, sir. Wow. What do you want to be known for now? How about that?
I mean, I'm almost on the side of Noah St. Rose, you know.
I often, when I'm on social media and whatnot,
Yep.
you would know, right?
I get them.
I mean this sometimes just to let people realize that, whatever you're going through,
Yeah.
you can find a little time out to have a little laugh,
That's
and
it.
I that's what I'm there for. Sometimes, every now and then I
Yeah.
put a little something that might be a little serious, but
Yeah.
it's mostly about for me,
Yep.
to forget about the hard time that you're having. I
know,
want people to
right?
remember Marlon was always that silly guy, that comedian, and I want people to know that I'm there for you. I'm always there for you.
Wow.
But just remember, if you wanted that laugh,
Yeah.
a guy who doesn't take things too seriously,
Yeah, man.
then hey, you can always count on me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. You are being known for now your kindness, your generosity, your love, your compassion, your willingness to serve, your willingness to help, your willingness to hold someone's ladder and allow them to climb up. And you got them, man. You got them. That's what I know you for.
Now,
Thank you.
it's amazing, isn't it? Because this is what you're saying about me.
Yeah.
And I I haven't really looked at it from that point of view. What do I want to be remembered for? And I may not even remember that. I may not even know that this is what I'm doing for somebody else, thinking that I'm just doing what I have to do. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, remember me as a guy who made you laugh. Somebody else thinking, yeah, but you held my ladder when I was going through this and that and the other. So yeah, you just
Yep. Just be good. Wow. 450-5477. We've got a couple of minutes left. I will say this from my Facebook page. Thank you guys so much. I've got my babysitter that's watching, Stephanie Pouche. Oh my God, man. 50 something years, man. Oh my God. I've got to say good morning to you, man, because you were so instrumental in shaping my little mind when you would come and babysit my sister and I. I'm trying to say this without crying, but it is so refreshing to know that people along the way were kind to you, even when your mama wasn't there, your dad wasn't there. And my babysitter, Stephanie, was everything, man. She was funny and loving and kind. And she would always tell us what we could do, never what we couldn't do because of where we lived. And because of that, I've been able to dream, man, dream in color. I've traveled the world just telling people about the love of Christ, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you so very much. Miss Carrie Cameron is here. She says, God's grace and mercy to you, beautiful, and your guest. All right now. Thank you, ma'am. And special good morning. Oh, she says she's proud of me. I'm done. Okay, my makeup is gone now. So sorry. I've got to shoot with no makeup. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Good day. I love you. I owe you some cocoa tea, baby. Yes, I do. I'm going to do better before the end of this year is out. I'm going to do a lot better. I will say this before we go. Thank you. Thank you so very much. It is an honor and a privilege on Mondays and Fridays to get before you on Friday nights on the other station. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. DBS. But at any rate, I am grateful for every one of you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much for checking in on me. I apologize if I don't respond quickly or as quick as I should, but please know that I am grateful. I've been working with my head down, man. That's all I've been doing. Not meaning to be disrespectful, but just been working with my head down. The Lord say the same, and the creek don't rise. We're gonna do this thing called the Dr. Tanji Show. Okay, God's willing, Friday. Yeah, and I'm capturing every name and every comment because I want you to be a part now of our bullion bowl blessing. All right. So I think I had one more affirmation, but it's all right. I'll just do it right after the show. I love you so very much. I do. Thank you. And be good to yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, and the same grace and mercy that you extend to others, extend it to yourself. All right. See you soon. Bye.